Hello and welcome back to Two Lime Sodas. It has been an intense and crazy week full of activities and different stuff in all areas of life. And we will now give you a quick outlook or a quick recap of what happened last week in a nutshell.
So, cooking class, boxing, riding, modeling, and kitten.
Yeah, that were the 5 pillars of last week.
So, I think we'll start right after the Pettah market, after Niklas.
After my near-death experience.
Yeah, so after we had all that food, and before actually Niklas got his food poisoning, we were like, what are we going to do with these fruits and vegetables? We have no idea how to cook them. So on Sunday, with him half dead, not wanting to eat anything or
not
smell
the best. What is it,
food.
sous chef or kitchen helper? I was just actually after 1 hour introduction talk and smelling the food for 5 seconds when we started cooking was decided I just lay down on the sofa somewhere else. And
It was actually quite nice because we drove out
yeah,
of Colombo a little bit to the outskirts where it was really green and so quiet, and they had a lovely house with cats and really nice people. And she just gave us an introduction to Sri Lankan cooking, to what they eat. Yeah, and so we cooked our bitter gourd, we cooked the brinjal, we cooked jackfruit, which was so nice. We cooked the chicken curry as well, and some dal and some rice. So actually, we used a lot what we had. The chilies that we bought, it was actually funny. They said they're too hot. You can't use a lot of those chilies.
would you guys miss that I ate a good bite of one, and after the cook telling us that you normally don't even use for cooking half of a chili, I was a bit proud of myself that I could handle it that well.
That's what we did when you were sick. And the food was so good.
That was really good, yeah.
Wow. So we've started boxing here, and we have this super cool place, the shed, where we, where we train with Tibbs, who
Tibbs is
is
a legend. Yeah, actually, it's a really cool place. Yeah, as we said, it's called the Shed, and they have like boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, and MMA mixed. And we ended up at Tibbs class. A really, really good trainer, also teaching really good technical stuff, but also like is really good in bringing you close to your 110%.
We've had a lot of times where we just are close to passing out, but it's great. You really like it.
So we actually go there every 3 Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. Super nice, really can recommend. And yeah, we also went to a boxing tournament. Quite interesting, and maybe we will see one day. You will also see me in one of these boxing
I hope
tournaments.
so. You had like people who've been boxing for 8 years,
Yeah,
and you have people who started boxing like 2 months ago. So you had everything. And we saw men, we saw women, and actually Beat from our boxing class also participated, and she won the gold medal in her category.
yeah,
So really impressed.
yeah.
Talking about, I think, sports, we also went riding. Or I went riding. I went to a stable out here in Colombo, in Port City, and it was really great. The horses were lovely, and it was really nice to see how healthy and happy the horses were, how well looked after they were.
It's a
Yeah,
nice place. Actually, super cool because yeah, it's at Port City, and also the whole area pretty cool. But also, it's kind of funny that it's on this artificial port land where you have like skyscrapers around it and like ports next to it, and then there's a horse stable.
yeah.
That's super random.
But it's like it's right by the ocean, so it's
Yeah,
actually cool for the people and the horses because the horses also get to go swimming, they get to go out, and they have like
yeah.
loads of space. It'd be super nice to maybe also help out there a little.
Wednesday was quite a full day because we went horse riding, and in the evening we went to dinner with Kathy's auntie Rohini. Then we ended up actually in a quite fun round with one person also was there. Her name is Jackie May, who was a former really successful model and now has a really successful model agency.
On Friday, we went for a coffee, and then over lunch, we decided to check out this boutique, which we had just seen passing by. And we got to kind of talking with the designer of the boutique. He showed us all his clothes and collections, and then he was like, "If you're here for longer, why don't you get into modeling? You can make some money on the side, meet cool people, etc., etc." And that he knows someone who has a model agency, which turns out to be his boyfriend. Super cute. But yeah, so we were like kind of intrigued because we thought, hey, why not? It's fun. We might as well, do something different, get to know a few people here, get kind of a foot in a different space in Colombo. But because we already knew Jackie and had met her, we thought we'd reach out to her instead of just going with this guy we don't know, and we don't know what his agency or anything is like. Uh, and then had a really nice conversation, which is like, come join my agency. I have a workshop on Saturday and Sunday introducing like new models to the industry. And
Yeah, so the model career skyrocketed from not thinking about modeling
at
to on
all.
Thursday to like Moshi getting discovered by someone in a random boutique, and then 1 hour later being invited to a 2 days model workshop over the weekend, which
Niklas, Niklas has like, I have no experience. I'm a total newbie. I never even like thought about it, and Niklas
I have experience. True
has
that I have
experience.
experience. I modeled once in Malaysia. I even did a catwalk. Actually, I did a catwalk. I was a human mannequin. Yeah, actually, I have an experienced model. It's my
Yeah,
thing.
it's his thing. He'll be very, very successful.
Jackie May, yeah, she invited her or us,
Yes,
us,
he's also
us.
part of it.
I'm also
Let's
part
just
of it.
just
Yeah,
just be clear. Nick is also going to be a model
of course,
in Sri Lanka.
of course. First, we had an introduction, I think, over like how the model industry works. Oh no, actually, first was makeup class.
Yeah, first was makeup
First was makeup
class.
class.
Kind of just, it was just for girls, but Nicholas was there filming everything. Yeah, and the usual.
And I also learned
He learned
very
a lot.
valuable insights.
So some of the clients ask you to do your own makeup, and Jackie likes to know that everyone knows kind of how to do basics. And I learned a few new tips, which was good. How to contour my face properly. I went to lunch. Then in the afternoon, Niklas was also.
Part of the whole model thing. And then we did catwalks, I think.
Yes.
How to walk catwalk the right way.
It's
And
supposed to look effortless,
yeah,
but you have to know what you're doing. You have to be in control of everything.
true that. Yes, and you could also realize because there were also other models which were also super nice. Actually, I think it was a really nice,
And yeah, it
really
was
fun,
fun. It
fun
was a nice
crowd.
crowd. It was nice meeting all those guys.
Yeah,
Actually nice.
yeah, but that was also super interesting. Like having this whole catwalk workshop, learning the new things there.
Ah,
Posing. Ah, true that. Yeah,
yeah, we
posing.
learned how to pose. We learned a lot about facial expressions, and then we had like a test shooting on both days. We had a really good acting workshop actually.
That was on the next day. Yeah, that was on Sunday where we
Yeah,
attacked. That was also great with
Suresh.
Suresh. Actually, yeah, that's also how Jackie introduced him first. An unusual guy, or like someone you probably won't imagine in the first place at a model acting workshop. He's like I think front singer and even like yeah founder of I think the first heavy metal band in
In
Sri
Sri
Lanka.
Lanka, yeah.
Has like business here, business there, is also into digital marketing. Takes also care of bunch of
20 cats and
yeah.
dogs.
He's yeah into animal rescuing and super interesting and nice guy. He's doing a lot of things and is also into acting. I think was also in theater a lot and played Judas once in a theater. And he taught us a bit about like how acting works, also like how overall the kind of philosophy of acting.
Yeah, where we
Yeah,
had to kind of play different scenarios, and it was like you got out of your comfort zone, but at the same time, you felt way more comfortable afterwards.
yeah.
Yes, so this is still going on. The same day we came home, and Nicholas had a call with his friends, and then I went down to get our dinner, and I kept hearing this meow, and I saw a little kitten who was really lonely.
We are now happy parents of a cat.
Yes, of little Turkulton.
Little Turkton is now part of the
He's
family.
part of the gang.
Yes, and we can't go out anymore because he's only 5 weeks old or 4 weeks old.
Yeah, 4 or 5 weeks. We don't really know.
Yeah, actually, I think the vet said 3 to 4 weeks. Even.
Yes, but he
Yeah,
can do so much already, so we think 4 to 5 weeks.
yeah,
Because he walks, he plays, he eats and drinks normally.
he's
We
actually quite
even
good.
got him litter box trained within a day.
Yeah,
Very proud.
yeah, true that.
He's a super cool kitty. We're trying to find him a home because obviously we can't keep him. So
If
we're
any
trying.
one of you is desperate for a little small fluffy kitten, cute, who gives you comfort in lonely nights, contact us.
Yes. So stay tuned for some more action in this week.
Da-da-dum.